This commenter and his friends suggest that this sword is machine made, though I'm not quite sure what sort of clues they see or what exactly does someone mean by a machine made sword. But in any case, one of the points of contention is the condition of the tang, the nakago, and as well as how the mikugiana, the holes look, where the pins go through. So let's take a look at a picture that he posted of a tang that is about 400 years old, noting where the change of patina colors are, as well as the condition of the mikugiana. And let's compare that to this sword here. And we're going to zoom in on it. So you can see there are three places where the patina changes in color and that the nakago has been reshaped to create a shorter sword by cutting it down. The key point to note is that this particular tang is what is known as suriage. It's been cut down. So this was not the original tang. The original tang actually was starting about here and going longer from here. And later this part was cut off. And so that would line up with this particular mekugi hole, which is indeed punched. You can tell by the pillowing along the edges. This was described to me by Ray Singer, who is one of the foremost experts on Japanese swords. He did say he thought it was 350 to 400 years old, but he hadn't seen it in hand like Matt Jarrell, who sold the sword to me. And so when looking at the overall shape and the taper, you have to consider that the sword originally was about here at this length, and the tang would have been down here. So then you get a better idea of what this entire sword would have looked like once upon a time. More concerning the blade is the fittings themselves. And when I was first looking at this sword, I was wondering, were the parts actually Chinese cast made? But then once I had it in hand and had a better look at it, then I noticed, yes, these are Japanese made, though they probably come from different time eras. So they probably started with a really nice scabbard and then sort of Franken-sorted this by adding different parts from different times. And considering that it was a GI bringback, it could have been like a Japanese soldier who had to sort of scavenge parts from other swords because certain parts were damaged.